Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a closer look at one of the most extraordinary corners of the remote control aviation world, the very highest level of giant-scale RC aircraft. These are far beyond the typical models you see at a neighborhood flying field. They are enormous turbine-powered machines that dominate every event they attend, showcasing the remarkable achievements of skilled builders and experienced pilots. With enormous dimensions, cutting-edge engineering, highly realistic scale functions, and price tags that reflect years of craftsmanship and premium equipment, these aircraft represent the ultimate expression of the hobby. Let us begin with one of the boldest creations ever developed. Among the most astonishing aircraft in giant-scale RC aviation today is the Tomahawk Aviation L-39 Albatros XXXL. This spectacular 1:2.7 scale reproduction of the iconic Aero L-39 Albatros trainer immediately commands attention as soon as it reaches the runway, thanks to its immense 3.5-meter wingspan and impressive 4.5-meter fuselage that completely overshadows surrounding models. Designed by the German experts at Tomahawk, the aircraft makes extensive use of advanced vacuum-formed fiberglass and carbon fiber sandwich composites, creating an airframe with exceptional rigidity while maintaining a dry weight of roughly 22 to 24 kilograms before fuel, accessories, and its powerful turbine are installed. Once fully assembled and fueled, the total weight easily climbs to 70 kilograms or beyond, yet the model still delivers remarkably smooth and graceful flight characteristics for such an enormous machine. Its greatest achievement is the way it combines dramatic visual impact with the authentic flying behavior of the full-size L-39, giving pilots an experience that closely mirrors the real military trainer on an impressive scale. The aircraft became a highlight at gatherings such as the Slovenia Jet Meet, where spectators watched breathtaking low passes, elegant aerobatics, and even flare releases that elevated every demonstration into an unforgettable performance. Driving this impressive aircraft is the JetCat P550 turbine, a high-output engine known for dependable thrust delivery and a deep, realistic exhaust note that adds to the immersive experience. Functional speed brakes, optional scale cockpit equipment, authentic landing gear, and operational flare systems further blur the distinction between model aircraft and full-size aviation. A completely finished example equipped with every premium option can approach $70,000. Yet that figure becomes easier to understand when you account for its enormous dimensions, advanced composite construction, expensive turbine system, and countless hours of engineering invested in perfecting its performance. The carefully refined airfoil and exceptionally strong structure provide impressive high-speed stability while remaining forgiving during slower flight. Pilots frequently praise its predictable takeoff behavior, smooth rotation, and stable landing approaches, with the speed brakes offering valuable assistance during descent. Of course, operating a model of this magnitude requires a large flying site, extensive turbine experience, and a capable support team for transportation and assembly, making it unsuitable for newcomers. However, for experienced enthusiasts, the Tomahawk L-39 Albatros XXXL delivers extraordinary scale realism, commanding presence, and flight performance that closely resembles a professional airshow routine. Whether you admire it from the flight line or hope to own one yourself someday, this remarkable aircraft serves as a shining example of how dedication, engineering, and passion can redefine what is possible in giant-scale RC aviation, demonstrating that larger designs truly excel when every detail is executed correctly. Now let us shift our attention to another remarkable aircraft, the CARF Models F-4 Phantom II, a model that countless enthusiasts consider one of the finest and most meticulously engineered production RC military jets ever offered. This impressive 1:4.5 scale recreation of the legendary McDonnell Douglas fighter dominates the runway, with its imposing proportions and outstanding craftsmanship, faithfully capturing the aggressive personality of the original Phantom so convincingly that it almost appears ready for active military service. One of the biggest accomplishments of this design is CARF and APO's ability to combine substantial size with surprisingly friendly flight characteristics. Advanced sandwich composite construction gives the airframe exceptional stiffness and durability, while keeping the dry weight between approximately 37 and 40 kilograms, allowing a fully equipped and fueled aircraft to remain in the range of 44 to 55 kilograms. This intelligent balance results in responsive handling despite its intimidating appearance, allowing pilots to enjoy realistic scale speeds, impressive angle of attack performance, outstanding stability during fast passes, and forgiving landing manners that are more approachable than many giant turbine jets of similar size. Among its most impressive features are fully operational leading-edge slats that improve slow-speed handling, a pneumatic sliding canopy with authentic movement, beautifully molded panel lines, detailed surface textures, and optional additions such as operational lighting, afterburners, and scale weapons that complete its combat-ready appearance. Pilots especially appreciate how accurately it reproduces the flight personality of the full-size Phantom, enhanced by the unmistakable sound of twin turbines, a powerful low-frequency roar during high-speed passes, and the distinctive attitude displayed during takeoff and landing, creating an experience that feels remarkably close to flying the real aircraft. The standard kit begins at approximately $12,500 and already includes an exceptional level of molded detail and manufacturing quality. When builders install dual 230 to 250 Newton class turbines, hydraulic retract systems, sophisticated electronics, and a competition-level cockpit, the total investment can exceed $35,000 depending on paint scheme and equipment choices. Although that represents a considerable financial commitment, owners consistently emphasize the aircraft and Oppo's durability, convenient maintenance access, and outstanding scale accuracy, qualities that help preserve its value while making it a favorite attraction at prestigious gatherings such as Top Gun, Jet Power, and Joe Knoll, where its realism, impressive size, and outstanding flight demonstrations consistently attract admiration from fellow pilots and spectators alike. Additional engineering decisions, including keeping the aircraft below 100 pounds to satisfy United States regulations while offering both long-nose and short-nose configurations along with multiple custom paint schemes, make this Phantom an exceptionally flexible platform for dedicated competitors and passionate scale model enthusiasts seeking a fighter that looks intimidating on the ground while delivering precise, confident handling in the sky. One of the most remarkable accomplishments ever seen in the world of RC aviation is undoubtedly the legendary Bishop Concorde, an extraordinary 1:6 scale recreation that transforms the dream of flying the iconic Aerospatiale BAC Concorde into reality for dedicated model builders. Created entirely from scratch by the talented British father and son partnership of Stephen Bishop and Matthew Bishop, this exceptional aircraft was the result of years of determination, meticulous craftsmanship, and countless engineering obstacles. It first captivated aviation enthusiasts when it appeared at major European jet gatherings in 2014, and it has continued to impress audiences ever since with its immense size and convincing flight characteristics. The magic of this model lies in its faithful recreation of the Concorde and Oppo's signature delta wing, sleek elongated fuselage, and fully operational droop nose, which functions exactly as it does on the real aircraft. That working nose mechanism allows realistic rotation during takeoff and improved visibility on landing, adding another layer of authenticity that always excites spectators. Measuring an incredible 10 meters in length with a 4-meter wingspan and standing almost 2 meters tall at the vertical tail, it ranks among the largest radio-controlled aircraft ever to leave the ground. Even with a fueled takeoff weight of approximately 149 kilograms, the intelligent combination of lightweight plywood, balsa wood, and composite skin construction keeps the airframe both durable and surprisingly graceful in flight. 4 JetCat P300 Pro turbine engines provide synchronized power, producing smooth acceleration and an unmistakable jet soundtrack, while an advanced multi-engine control system ensures dependable operation across all 4 turbines. Pneumatic landing gear supported by a robust air system easily manages the demands of such a massive aircraft during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Every detail reflects extraordinary craftsmanship, from the carefully engineered droop nose assembly to the highly detailed cockpit and authentic airline markings that make it appear ready for another transatlantic journey. What truly distinguishes this project is the dedication required to overcome major engineering challenges, including precise engine synchronization, careful weight balancing for predictable delta wing performance, and the development of an aircraft capable of taking off and landing safely despite its enormous dimensions. The finished result demonstrates that enough patience and technical expertise can recreate even the most iconic airliners in breathtaking scale. Naturally, equipping such a model with four premium turbines, sophisticated electronics, extensive custom fabrication, and numerous support systems pushes the total investment well beyond $100,000. That figure reflects the uniqueness of the project and the extraordinary engineering involved rather than the cost of a commercial kit. For many enthusiasts, this aircraft remains a benchmark that represents the highest level of giant-scale RC aviation, where imagination and technical excellence meet. Although it requires an experienced pilot and an exceptionally large flying sight, watching this magnificent Concorde cruise gracefully across the sky, often alongside other giant aircraft, reminds everyone why the original supersonic airliner became one of aviation and Oppo's greatest legends. The legendary Grumman F-14 Tomcat is brought to life in spectacular fashion through the Skymaster F-14 XXL, an impressive creation from Skymaster RC jet models. This outstanding 1:5.5 scale giant turbine jet attracted widespread admiration at major international jet events from 2022 through 2024 because of its immense proportions and advanced engineering, both of which faithfully capture the character of the famous swing-wing fighter. The defining feature of this aircraft is its fully operational variable geometry wing system, allowing the wings to sweep during flight exactly like the full-size Tomcat. Pilots can extend the wings for excellent low-speed stability during takeoff and landing or sweep them rearward for fast, aggressive passes, creating one of the most thrilling flying experiences available in giant-scale RC aviation. Built with advanced sandwich composite construction, the airframe combines exceptional structural strength with a dry weight of roughly 38 kilograms. Once fully equipped with fuel and competition-grade components, the aircraft commonly reaches between 55 and 57 kilograms, giving it an unmistakable presence wherever it appears. The standard gel coat kit begins at approximately $6,000, while professionally painted versions cost closer to $7,400. Considering the sophisticated wing sweep mechanism, reinforced structure, and complex actuator system, many enthusiasts believe the price represents excellent value compared with more conventional fixed-wing jets. After adding dual high-thrust turbines such as JetCat P250 class engines, premium digital servos, realistic landing gear, a functioning canopy, and a fully detailed cockpit, a completed ready-to-fly aircraft can easily cost between $40,000 and $55,000. Owners consistently explain that the investment pays off through exceptional flight performance, seamless wing transitions, precise aerobatics, and the unmistakable presence that only an F-14 can deliver. Additional scale details such as leading-edge slats, flaps, spoilers, and an authentic tailhook enhance both appearance and realism while maintaining dependable flying qualities for experienced operators. The variable geometry wings are more than a visual attraction because they genuinely improve handling by reducing wing loading with the wings extended for slower approaches while increasing speed and maneuverability after sweeping them rearward. There are challenges, including the need for approximately 13 powerful digital servos and extremely accurate adjustment of the wing drive mechanism to guarantee reliable operation without mechanical binding. Once correctly configured, however, the aircraft proves exceptionally dependable and consistently becomes one of the highlights at major jet gatherings. Overall, the Skymaster F-14 XXL ranks among the most sophisticated and visually impressive giant-scale RC jets available, combining authentic scale features, enormous size, and exhilarating performance into a model that celebrates the enduring legacy of the F-14 while rewarding builders willing to undertake such an ambitious project. Over the years, the Airbus A380 has inspired numerous large-scale RC projects, yet very few can rival the extraordinary craftsmanship and engineering excellence of the remarkable version created by renowned German builder Peter Michel. This magnificent 1:15 scale replica, finished in the iconic Singapore Airlines color scheme, first gained international recognition at prestigious European events such as Flugtag, where its enormous dimensions and remarkably realistic flight performance left audiences amazed and quickly established it as one of the finest giant-scale passenger airliner models ever constructed. A major reason for its success is its innovative lightweight sandwich construction, which combines styrofoam cores with balsa wood and composite skins to achieve an outstanding balance between strength and low weight. Even with an impressive 5.3-meter wingspan and a fuselage stretching 4.8 meters, the aircraft maintains a takeoff weight of only around 70 kilograms, allowing it to display smooth, stable, and highly realistic flying characteristics that closely resemble those of the full-size Super Jumbo. 4 JetCat P120 turbines provide dependable thrust while producing the distinctive sound expected from a 4-engine airliner, giving every departure the atmosphere of a genuine commercial flight. Michel devoted more than 5,000 hours across 8 months to perfect every aspect of the aircraft, from its beautifully reproduced airline markings and detailed surface panels to its operational lighting systems and realistic landing gear. The finished model delivers museum-quality craftsmanship while remaining a capable and predictable flying aircraft for experienced pilots. Factoring in the premium turbine engines, advanced electronic systems, custom-built components, and extraordinary labor involved, the overall value comfortably exceeds $30,000. Even so, many enthusiasts consider the project priceless because it demonstrates the incredible possibilities available to dedicated scratch builders while advancing the standard of giant-scale RC airliner design. Intelligent engineering provides exceptional power-to-weight efficiency and a surprisingly lightweight structure compared with many aircraft of similar size, all while preserving the unmistakable elegance and commanding appearance of the real Airbus A380. The model offers tremendous visual appeal, impressive flight endurance for its scale, and the unforgettable sound of 4 turbines accelerating together, making it a guaranteed crowd favorite wherever it flies. At the same time, owners must accept the additional complexity of maintaining 4 turbine engines, securing an appropriately large flying location, and investing substantial financial resources to support such a sophisticated aircraft. In the end, Michel and Airbus' Airbus A380 remains one of the defining achievements in the RC aviation community, proving that creativity, perseverance, and advanced engineering can successfully recreate even the world and Airbus' largest commercial airliner in breathtaking scale, while inspiring builders and pilots who dream of bringing giant passenger aircraft into the skies. The remarkable Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, created by renowned British builder Gordon Nichols, continues to stand as one of the boldest and most celebrated accomplishments in the history of giant-scale RC aviation. This magnificent scratch-built 1:8 scale recreation captivated enthusiasts across the modeling community with its enormous 23-foot wingspan and equally impressive fuselage, giving it a commanding appearance that closely mirrored the legendary Stratofortress bomber whenever it appeared at aviation events throughout the United Kingdom during the middle of the first decade of the 21st century. What truly elevated this project above nearly everything else was the daring decision to install 8 individual Wren MW-54 turbine engines, each housed inside perfectly scaled engine nacelles. The result was the unmistakable sight and sound of a genuine 8-engine bomber, complete with beautifully balanced thrust and a deep, thunderous roar that consistently left spectators in awe. Built using a combination of traditional balsa wood, plywood, and carefully placed composite reinforcements, the aircraft achieved exceptional structural integrity while maintaining a dry weight of approximately 297 pounds. Fully fueled, it weighed close to 330 pounds, remaining just inside the legal operating limits for large RC aircraft in the United Kingdom. Countless hours of craftsmanship went into every detail, including operational bomb bay doors, authentic landing gear, and precisely reproduced panel lines, giving the aircraft museum-quality realism on display while delivering surprisingly composed flight characteristics despite its massive size and 8-engine configuration. At the time, the turbine engines alone represented an investment of more than $12,000, pushing the complete project comfortably beyond $60,000. Even so, dedicated enthusiasts viewed the expense as justified because the aircraft redefined expectations for what could be accomplished in large-scale RC modeling, demonstrating that engineering excellence and determination could faithfully recreate one of aviation and Airbus's greatest heavy bombers. Another major advantage of the design was its distributed thrust arrangement, which improved redundancy and produced realistic takeoff performance while providing additional operational confidence. The traditional lightweight construction also contributed to flight qualities that many larger composite aircraft have struggled to equal. Among its greatest strengths were its unforgettable visual impact, generous flight duration supported by substantial fuel capacity, and the dramatic spectacle that made it the centerpiece of virtually every event it attended. However, operating such an ambitious aircraft also introduced considerable complexity, including the challenge of managing 8 synchronized turbine engines, coordinating throttle response, and maintaining an aircraft that required an experienced support crew for safe operation. Sadly, the model was eventually destroyed during a public flying demonstration. Even so, its remarkable legacy continues to inspire RC builders around the world, serving as proof that extraordinary ambition, technical skill, and persistence can transform even the most challenging aviation dreams into reality. The 40% scale CARF Models Corsair has earned its reputation as one of the finest and most sought-after giant-scale RC warbirds available for serious competitors and dedicated airshow pilots. This beautifully engineered 1:4.5 scale interpretation of the legendary Vought F-4 Corsair faithfully recreates the famous inverted gull-wing fighter using advanced fiberglass and carbon fiber composite construction, delivering outstanding structural strength together with exceptional scale accuracy. Carefully molded details extend throughout the airframe, including realistic fabric textures across the outer wing panels, elevators, and rudder, adding another level of authenticity. Featuring an impressive wingspan of 2.8 meters and an overall length of 2.2 meters, the aircraft offers an excellent balance between imposing size and practical operation. With a dry weight ranging from approximately 18 to 21 kilograms, it remains manageable while satisfying legal weight requirements in many countries, yet it still dominates every flight line with unmistakable warbird presence. One of its greatest advantages is the flexibility to accept a wide variety of power plants, including gasoline engines from 80 to 150 cubic centimeters, or the spectacular 250 cubic centimeter Moki radial engine, whose unmistakable sound and authentic propeller performance dramatically enhance the flying experience. Premium features include retractable landing gear, concealed control linkages, highly detailed panel lines, and an optional hydraulic or electric folding wing system that duplicates the original carrier-based storage mechanism, creating an unforgettable display whenever the wings fold and unfold before spectators. Depending on the selected finish and whether fixed or folding wings are chosen, the base kit generally costs between $5,000 and $5,800, representing outstanding value considering its engineering quality. A fully completed competition aircraft equipped with a premium radial engine, powerful servos, professional paintwork, and detailed cockpit appointments can easily exceed $20,000, yet owners consistently describe the investment as worthwhile because of the aircraft and Airbus's outstanding flying qualities. The distinctive inverted gull-wing layout is not merely attractive but also contributes excellent low-speed stability, responsive aerobatic capability, and highly realistic warbird handling, allowing experienced pilots to perform graceful slow passes, knife-edge maneuvers, and authentic military-style routines with confidence. Additional strengths include exceptional scale realism, long endurance supported by generous fuel capacity, and the unforgettable radial engine sound that transports audiences back to the golden age of military aviation. Nevertheless, successful operation requires an experienced pilot and careful adjustment of every system, particularly when equipped with the folding wing mechanism, to guarantee smooth and reliable performance. Overall, the CARF Models Corsair continues to represent one of the defining standards in giant-scale RC warbirds, combining world-class German engineering, extraordinary attention to detail, and rewarding flight characteristics into a model that remains a highlight at competitions and flying events around the world. The Futura family from Tomahawk Aviation perfectly demonstrates the refinement and performance expected from a modern high-performance sport jet, establishing itself as one of the most respected designs in its category. Developed through German engineering excellence, the lineup includes the highly regarded Futura V3 in 2.2-meter and 2.6-meter configurations, together with the impressive Futura XXL, all of which have earned widespread recognition at international competitions and premier jet gatherings. Their outstanding reputation comes from an exceptional power-to-weight ratio, remarkably precise handling, and the ability to perform everything from classic precision aerobatics to aggressive three-dimensional maneuvers with remarkable confidence. A major reason for this success is the advanced fiberglass sandwich construction reinforced with strategically placed carbon fiber, creating an airframe that is both lightweight and exceptionally rigid. For instance, the 2.6-meter version typically achieves a ready-to-fly weight between 19 and 25 kilograms, depending on the selected turbine and equipment, while the larger XXL versions expand the wingspan to as much as 3.7 meters without sacrificing impressive flight qualities. Pilots consistently praise the carefully refined aerodynamics, which provide immediate control response, exceptionally balanced handling, and reassuring stability across the entire speed range. These qualities make the aircraft equally capable of executing smooth precision sequences, powerful vertical climbs, energetic aerobatic routines, and even advanced maneuvers such as torque rolls or Harrier flight when equipped with thrust vectoring technology. Builders have considerable flexibility when selecting power systems because the aircraft accommodates turbine engines ranging from 180 to 300 newtons of thrust. This allows pilots to tailor the aircraft for either blistering speed during traditional aerobatics or overwhelming vertical performance during three-dimensional flying. Practical features such as a separable fuselage for easier transportation, factory-installed control horns, and beautifully finished in-mold paintwork simplify assembly while delivering a premium appearance. Depending on size and finish, ARF kits generally range from approximately 3,500 to 6,000 euros, making them highly competitive within the premium sport jet market. A fully equipped competition aircraft featuring a 140 to 250 Newton turbine, high-speed digital servos, electric retracts, and complete onboard electronics generally falls between $8,000 and $15,000 or more for the largest versions. Owners frequently describe the aircraft as an outstanding value because its predictable handling and exhilarating performance continue to reward experienced pilots. Sleek aerodynamic lines, a generously sized canopy, and unmistakable German styling ensure that every Futura stands out wherever it appears, while its carefully optimized wing loading provides excellent slow-speed manners without compromising high-speed capability or vertical performance. Long flight durations, exceptional aerobatic versatility, and an engaging flying experience remain among its greatest strengths. Like any advanced turbine aircraft, however, it demands an experienced operator, meticulous setup, and consistent maintenance, particularly in the larger versions, to ensure that it continues performing at the exceptionally high standard for which the Futura series has become famous. The BVM jet's F-18 in 1:5.5 scale has earned its place among the finest giant-scale RC jets available for serious turbine pilots and elite competition flying. Developed from the extensive experience of Bob Violet models, this American-built Super Hornet combines exceptional scale accuracy with outstanding flying characteristics, making it a trusted choice for experienced RC jet enthusiasts around the world. Featuring an impressive wingspan of 85.5 inches and an overall length of 121 inches, the aircraft occupies an ideal position within the giant scale category. Depending on equipment, the dry weight generally falls between 23 and 27 kilograms, or approximately 52 pounds, providing an excellent balance between commanding size and practical operation for skilled pilots. One of the Model and Oppo's greatest strengths is its flexible power system, which accommodates powerful 250 to 310 Newton class turbines in either single-engine or twin-engine configurations. This versatility delivers exceptional thrust, smooth acceleration, and the unmistakable sound of twin turbines spooling up, faithfully recreating the personality of the full-size Super Hornet. The aircraft arrives equipped with an impressive collection of premium features, including scale retractable landing gear fitted with trailing link struts, fully operational flaps, detailed cockpit options, smoke systems, navigation lighting, and beautifully reproduced surface details that create a convincing appearance both on static display and throughout fast flybys, low-level demonstrations, and energetic aerobatic routines. The composite airframe begins at approximately $12,000, representing excellent value considering its premium materials and carefully engineered construction. A fully outfitted competition version with twin turbines, professional paintwork, sophisticated electronics, high-torque servos, and a complete cockpit installation can easily exceed $25,000. Even with that investment, experienced owners consistently praise its dependable flying qualities and predictable handling, considering it well worth the cost. Carefully refined aerodynamics allow the aircraft to remain composed throughout an extensive speed range while delivering excellent slow-flight performance with full flaps deployed and impressive vertical capability when paired with suitable power. As a result, it feels equally comfortable flying graceful scale patterns or executing aggressive fighter-style aerobatics with confidence-inspiring stability. Additional strengths include excellent durability, authentic scale appearance, generous fuel capacity that supports extended flights, and the unmistakable visual impact created by its twin-engine layout, making it a favorite attraction at major RC events. Like any sophisticated twin-turbine aircraft, however, it requires an experienced pilot, careful tuning of both the radio and engine systems, and consistent maintenance to ensure peak performance. Overall, the BVM Jet's F-18 continues to define excellence in giant-scale RC aviation, combining decades of engineering refinement, remarkable realism, and thrilling flight capability into a package that remains one of the most respected choices for pilots seeking an authentic and high-performing turbine jet. The CARF Models Rebel Max is an impressive turbine-powered sport jet developed specifically for top-level competition and demanding aerobatic performance, proudly serving as the flagship aircraft within the Rebel family. As the largest version in the lineup, this German-designed machine combines sleek, contemporary styling with the exceptional construction quality for which CARF has become famous. It features an imposing 3-meter wingspan and an overall length of 3.3 meters while maintaining a surprisingly low dry weight of approximately 24 kilograms. Remarkably, the original prototype weighed as little as 18.5 kilograms, leaving generous capacity for fuel, smoke equipment, and accessories while remaining comfortably below the important 25-kilogram threshold enforced in many countries. Equipped with powerful 220 to 260 Newton-class turbines, the Rebel Max delivers tremendous speed, beautifully controlled aerobatics, and remarkably stable slow-flight characteristics with full flaps deployed. This combination allows the aircraft to excel equally in precision aerobatic sequences and aggressive three-dimensional flying that impresses both spectators and pilots alike. The full composite airframe incorporates fiberglass and carbon fiber construction, beautifully finished in-mold paintwork, detachable wings, a three-piece fuselage that simplifies transportation, retractable landing gear, generous fuel capacity, and premium hardware throughout. Additional engineering touches, such as elastic control surface hinges and carefully positioned servo installations, further demonstrate CARF and APO's commitment to durability and thoughtful design. Standard ARF versions currently begin at approximately $5,390, while premium color schemes increase the price to roughly $5,650. Considering the aircraft and APO's size, engineering, and manufacturing quality, many enthusiasts regard this as exceptional value. A fully completed competition aircraft equipped with a suitable turbine, advanced electronics, powerful servos, and every recommended accessory generally falls between $15,000 and $25,000. Owners regularly explain that the aircraft rewards every dollar invested because of its smooth, confidence-inspiring handling and highly predictable flight characteristics. The Rebel Max distinguishes itself through optimized aerodynamics and low wing loading, creating responsive controls, outstanding vertical performance, and an enjoyable flying experience that makes the aircraft feel lively without becoming overly demanding. Additional advantages include generous flight duration, striking visual presence wherever it appears, and refined handling that appeals to experienced pilots seeking a versatile all-around performer. Like any advanced turbine aircraft, however, it requires careful center of gravity adjustment, a properly configured radio system, and ongoing maintenance to ensure long-term reliability. In the end, the CARF Models Rebel Max remains one of the premier giant-scale sport jets on the market, combining impressive dimensions, advanced German engineering, and exhilarating performance into an aircraft that continues to impress serious competitors and dedicated sport jet enthusiasts, while representing the very best of modern composite turbine design. That brings us to the end of our look at some of the most extraordinary giant-scale RC aircraft ever created, each one highlighting the incredible creativity, engineering talent, and dedication that define this remarkable hobby. From military trainers and legendary fighter aircraft to giant passenger airliners and strategic bombers, every model on this list represents the highest level of craftsmanship that passionate builders can achieve. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a comment below and let us know which aircraft impressed you the most or which one you would like to learn more about in a future episode. Thank you very much for watching. Keep building, keep flying, and we will see you again in the next video.